never said it, and now there's nowhere left to say it to. I never said it, hid it in the things I used to do. I never said it, thought the silence was the safe choice. Now the quiet's all I got left, and it sounds just like your voice. I had the words right there on the tip of my tongue. Every time we sat in the car, every time we were young, enough to not know better, old enough to feel the thing, but I swallowed it back down like it would hurt if I let it sing. You look at me, and I look somewhere slightly to the left. Not because I didn't feel it, I was just scared of what was left. After the saying, the naked part, the waiting for the face, the version of the moment where I couldn't take my words back to a safe place. I never said it, and now there's nowhere left to say it to. I never said it, hid it in the things I used to do. I never said it, thought the silence was the safe choice. Now the quiet's all I got left, and it sounds just like your voice. I said it in the driving you home when you were tired, and the staying on the phone past midnight just to hear you, in the showing up when you didn't ask, and the remembering every little thing you mentioned once like it was gathering evidence that I was paying attention, paying in every currency except the word, every form except the skin of the thing itself. 3 syllables I kept rehearsing for a stage that closed before I found the courage for the curtain. Someone told me that the people we love always know that love don't need a saying, that it shows maybe. But tonight I know one thing for certain, the word costs nothing, and I still let it rot behind the curtain. Make it big. If I had the moment back, would light a candle or pick the right song or set the track. I say it at the gas station, say it in the hallway, say it like it's Tuesday, cause Tuesday was the real way to love somebody. Not the grand gesture, not the speech, just the ordinary moment when the words were in my reach. I never said it, and I carry it like a stone in the chest. Not the heaviest thing I've carried, just the one I can't digest. I never said it, and now there's nowhere left to say it to. I never said it, hid it in the things I used to do. I never said it, thought the silence was a safe choice. Now the quiet's all I got left, and it sounds just like your voice. The last time I saw you, I gave you the quick hug, the one I give when I'm in a hurry, the one that don't mean much. The last time I saw you, I was already at the door. Didn't know that was the last time. That's what I can't ignore. I've been trying to reconstruct it like a crime scene in my head. What you had on, what the weather was, the last thing that you said. I think you said drive safe, and I said yeah I will, I always do. I think I laughed at something small, and then I left you standing at the door in the way that you always stood. Watch me through the window, probably like you always would. I didn't look back at the driveway, didn't wave from down the road. I had somewhere to be, and I didn't know I owed you one more look, one more anything. I didn't know that's the sentence I keep living in. I didn't know. The last time I saw you, I gave it a quick hug, That's what I can't ignore. Nobody prints a warning on an ordinary afternoon. Nobody flags a Tuesday that becomes the last one soon. Life just moves and the last time wears the same face as all the rest, until it's over and the grief is all there is and all the rest is memory. And memory's a liar and a keeper both. Keeps the pieces that it wants to, drops the ones you need the most. I can't remember your laugh exactly, only the shape of when I knew it was coming to build up. I'd give anything for that again. I would've sat down, I would've had the coffee, would've let you tell the story that you told me already softly. 5 times I would've listened like it was the first time hearing it. Not checking my phone, not halfway somewhere else, just being in it. Grief is this thing where it re-edits everything before. It turns every normal moment into something you should have done more. I wasn't distant, I was just a person living fast. I loved you every day I had you, I just didn't know the last was the last. That's the specific cruelty of the ordinary. That love gets dressed in Tuesdays and we treat it like it's temporary. The last time I saw you, I was human in the worst way. Busy, distracted, certain you'll be there the next day. The last time I saw you, I gave you the quick hug, the one I get when I'm in a hurry, one that don't mean much. The last time I saw you, I was already at the door. Didn't know that was the last time. That's what I can't ignore. Drive safe, yeah, will I always do, I always do. I didn't look back, should've looked back just once. Yeah, I kept I love you in my throat like it was fragile. Like saying it out loud would make the whole thing too volatile. I kept the I love you for the moment that never showed. Turns out the moment was every moment, and I let them all go. Month 3 and I already knew. I knew it in the quiet, when you fell asleep mid-sentence and I didn't want to fight it. Wanted to stay in that specific light forever if I could. Wanted to say I love you, instead I said you good. Month 5 and we were at your kitchen table 2 a.m. You were laughing at something dumb and it hit me right then like a fact. Like gravity, like something obvious and old. And I poured another coffee cause I was too scared and too cold. I kept the I love you in my throat like it was fragile. Like saying it out loud would make the whole thing too volatile. I kept the I love you for the moment that never showed. Turns out the moment was every moment, and I let them all go. You said it first, of course you did. Month 8 on the phone, quiet like you've been carrying it. And I said it back, I did. But it came out like an echo, not the real thing, just the shape of it hollow. Because the real one was month 3 at 2 a.m. And by the time I let it out, it already been sitting too long, going stale in the keep. And yours was brave and mine was just a debt I was repaying. Why is I love you 3 words I can say to a song, but can't look somebody in the eyes and say it where it belongs. I'll tell a stranger the whole story of my chest in a rap verse, but the person holding my heart hears it second, hears it worse. Now I say it easy to my mama, to my friends. Say it when I'm leaving like I'm making small amends for every time I didn't in the years I held it under. But the one I should've said it the first, the one I blunder every time I replay. She deserved to hear it unprompted, not as a response, not as a receipt, not as something adopted from her bravery. She deserved to hear it free. The month 3 version, the kitchen table version, the real me. I kept the I love you in my throat like it was fragile. Like saying it out loud would make the whole thing too volatile. I kept the I love you for the moment that never showed. Turns out the moment was every moment, and I let them all go. Month 3. I knew in month 3. Should've said it then. 2 a.m. at your kitchen table. I love you. I love you. Too late. I know. While you were still here, I kept saying next weekend. While you were still here, every visit got suspended for something that I swear I can't remember anymore. While you were still here, I always thought there'd be one more. Your number's still in my phone, under what I always called you. Not your name, just what I called you, and I still can't move it. Can't delete the contact like deleting is the burial. Like as long as it stays there, the loss stays peripheral. I scrolled past it last Sunday, going through my phone at night for no reason, like we do, and a whole chest went tight because your name appeared like you were still just down the street, still just a Sunday away, still just a call, still reachable, still. While you were still here, I kept saying next weekend. While you were still here, every visit got suspended for something that I swear I can't remember anymore. While you were still here, I always thought there'd be one more. I went through your things and found the receipts of a life, the birthday cards you kept from decades, the small stuff, the strife, all documented. You kept everything like you knew somebody someday would want to know exactly who you were before the version I inherited. Before I came into the room, found photos of you young that looked like me, and the whole afternoon just stopped. I sat there on the floor with your whole life in my hands, wishing I had asked you more while I had the chance. Grief is just a love with nowhere left to land. All the dinners I should have had, all the times I didn't understand. That's still here is a gift that expires without a warning date, and I treated every visit like I had a running tab that could wait. I talk to you sometimes when the car is empty and the road is long. Not prayer exactly, more like just keeping you along. Tell you about the small things, cause that's what I regret the most. Not the big events, the small things you'd have loved the most. The Tuesday that was funny, the person I met, the detail. The kind of thing that lives and dies inside the exhale of a phone call on a drive. That's what I never gave enough. While you were still here, I thought later was still soon enough. While you were still here, I kept saying next weekend. While you were still here, every visit got suspended for something that I swear I can't remember anymore. While you were still here, I always thought there'd be one more. Next weekend, next weekend. I can't remember what was more important. Sorry. I'm sorry I kept saying next weekend. You left and I said nothing. I watched you zip the bag. You left and I said nothing. I even held the door, how sad. You left and I said nothing that I actually meant. You left and I rehearsed the speech for months after you went. You stopped at the hallway mirror, paused like you were waiting for something from me, for the sentence I was still debating. inside my chest while you were standing close enough to hear it. I had exactly what I wanted to say near it. And I said, text me when you get there, like you were going on a trip, like this was a weekend thing, like I could afford to slip of the tongue, of the truth, of the whole entire moment. You looked at me like I was choosing this, I owned it.
Said nothing. I watched you zip the bag. You left and I said nothing. I even held the door outside. You left and I said nothing that I actually meant. You left and I rehearsed the speech for months after you went.
The real reason I said nothing was I was terrified that if I said it and you left anyway, I'd have to sit with that, sit with the rejected version of the thing I should have said. And I decided that was worse than losing you. Instead, I chose the version where I kept the speech and lost the person, kept the dignity and gained the 3 a.m. that worsens. Every time I run it back and watch myself at the hallway, standing there with something to say and choosing the wrong way. You sent a message 2 weeks later, something small and normal, like you doing okay, like we could go back to informal. I typed 3 different answers, deleted every one, settled on a voice note I never pressed send on. If I'm honest with the person that I'm always honest last with, myself, I know I had the words, I know I had the math fixed. I knew exactly what I felt and how to put it rightly. I just chose the version of myself that held it tightly over the version that would've looked you in the eye and said, please don't go, I'm sorry, I'd rather be wrong than be dead inside this apartment without you. 3 honest things, instead I held the door, I watched you leave, I heard my silence ring.
You left and I said nothing. I watched you zip the bag. You left and I said nothing. I even held the door outside. You left and I said nothing that I actually meant. You left and I rehearsed the speech for months after you went.
Held the door. I held the door for you. Should've held your hand instead. Still got the speech. I'm just not here to hear it.
Waiting for the right moment. The moment was always right. Waiting for the right moment. I was just afraid to ignite. Waiting for the right moment, while the moments all expire. Waiting for the right moment, till the right moment retires. I was gonna call on Sunday. Sunday call first in the form of everything else that needed doing. And I rode the norm of putting off the important for the urgent and the close, for the things that made noise over the things that mattered most. I had your message from October sitting on my screen, something small, a meme, a check-in, just that you've been seen. And I left it undelivered for a reason I can't source. And Sunday became November on the same unmarked course. Waiting for the right moment. The moment was always right. Waiting for the right moment. I was just afraid to ignite. Waiting for the right moment, while the moments all expire. Waiting for the right moment, till the right moment returns. The right moment is a lie, I told myself so I could sleep. It's just fear with better posture, it's just cowardice that keeps itself presentable by calling it time and calling it sense. Calling it I'll do it when I'm ready, that's just fear in present tense. Any parking lot, any voice note walking to the car, any 30-second window was the right moment by far. For I love you, that I'm sorry that I missed the way things were. Any living moment would've worked, I chose to defer.
Nobody who is waiting for something from you is waiting for the version where the setting's perfect, where you knew exactly what to say. They're just waiting for the fact of it, the raw and perfect, terrified right now, honest act of it. I wrote the thing I wanted to say in a note on my phone, a whole paragraph specific, something I could have sent or shown. Is still sitting there dated, like a timestamp of the fear, like evidence of all the words I had and kept right here, instead of sending them to where they were supposed to go. The right moment was the morning when I typed it but said no. Was the Sunday, was October, was the meme I left on red, was every living moment that I spent inside my head,
waiting for the right moment. The moment was always right. Waiting for the right moment. I was just afraid to ignite. Waiting for the right moment, while the moments all expire. Waiting for the right moment, till the right moment retire.
October. I still have the note, dated and everything, never sent.
The moment was always right. Always right.
I called too late, the voicemail wasn't your voice. I called too late, the number gave me no choice. I called too late, December for an April thing. I called too late, I can still hear that ringing. I had your number saved under a name I haven't said out loud in a while, because saying it means saying it to a crowd of memories that come attached. I can't just say the name without the whole reel running. Everything that came between the last time that I called you in the December, when I finally called and got the tone, I'll always remember the new voicemail, the wrong voice, the recorded corporate phrase. Now you just proof that everything had changed in all those days. I called too late, the voicemail wasn't your voice. I called too late, the number gave me no choice. I called too late, December for an April thing. I called too late, I can still hear that ringing. I convinced myself that you were good, that you didn't need me calling, that checking in would make me seem like I was watching for the falling of something, like I didn't trust that you were holding it together. So I waited and I waited for the hypothetical better time to open it, the invitation, the permission slip. And you were over there in April, just wanting one of us to tip the silence, just one person to be the first to reach, and neither of us did, and December took you out of reach. I left the voicemail to the new recording just to say the thing, just to put it somewhere real instead of letting it swing inside my chest forever without landing anywhere. I said your name, I said I'm sorry, I said it to the air. I live inside the April now, a version of the month where I pick the phone up on a Sunday just for once. Just hey, I've been thinking about you, nothing specific, just wanted you to know. 6 words, that's all the April calls, 6 words and then let go. And you'd have answered, I know how you answer, always on the second ring, always slightly out of breath like you ran from something. I know because I know you, because I always knew you. I just called in December like December for you. The voicemail wasn't your voice. I called too late, the number gave me no choice. I called too late, December for an April thing. I called too late, I can still hear it ringing. Oh, oh, oh. Still ringing in my head, still ringing. 6 words in April,
it's all it costs. Called in December, I called too late. Pride over people, I've been doing it for years. Pride over people, just my ego up, the self-respect it appears. Pride over people, let the silence go 2 months, then 3. Pride over people, turns out nobody was keeping score but me.
I watched him walk away from that argument and told myself he called. Told myself the one who started it should make the first stall into the uncomfortable, and he probably thought the same. And 2 boys who were brothers let a year go to the flame. Over what? I genuinely couldn't reconstruct a thing. I just know we both chose the quiet over anything that would've cost us the position, cost us the high ground. And the high ground's pretty lonely when you're the only one around.
Proud over people, I've been doing it for years. Proud over people, dress my ego up and self-respect it appears. Proud over people, let the silence go 2 months, then 3. Proud over people, turns out nobody was keeping score but me.
She asked me once, why don't you ever say when something hurts you? I said I just process differently, that's the version I rehearsed through. Enough times that it sounded like insight, sounded like I had it handled. It was prideful, stop, I kept my pain like it was something to be managed in private, in silence, in a place where nobody could see that something hurt, that I was human, that it was getting to me. She stopped asking eventually, that's what pride costs. In real time, not one big loss, just someone slowly stopping trying.
Pride don't visit you when the room is empty at 2 a.m. Pride don't answer when you need somebody to hear you again. Pride is just a coat you wear to look composed in the cold. And you're standing in the winter wondering why you're alone and hope.
I'm learning how to fold. Slowly it still flinches in me. Still feels like losing something when I'm the first one to say sorry. But I say it now before the month becomes the year, becomes the never. Before the pride calcifies the silence into permanent forever. I said sorry to my brother, just called him, said it plain. Didn't dress it up, didn't build a case, just said I was in the wrong lane. He said I know, me too, and that was it. 10 seconds on the phone, 2 years of winter ended. Pride had us out there all
Proud
alone.
over people, I've been doing it for years. Proud over people, dress my ego up as self-respect it appears. Proud over people, let the silence go 2 months, then 3. Proud over people, turns out nobody was keeping score but me. Me out there on the high ground, all alone on the high ground. Cold, just cold. I'm not. I miss who you were to me, not who you are, who you were. The version of you that knew every version of me and never stirred. I miss who you were to me in the car at 19. I both attended and we talked politely for 4 minutes about things that didn't matter to either one. And we both smiled through it like that was just what you do when something's done, but nothing said it was done. That's what makes it complicated. We just slowly got too careful, and the careful disintegrated everything we used to say without the filter, without the edit, into something surface level that we both pretend is credit. I miss who you were to me, not who you are, who you were. A version of you that knew every version of me and never stirred. I miss who you were to me in the car at 19. I miss who you were to me in the years that we received. I found a photo on my hard drive from a trip we took. Remember, we were broke and it was raining and we laughed the whole November. And there's something we still talk about, or used to talk about, past tense, before the thing that happened made us both go on the defensive. And we handled it the way that people handle things when they're afraid. When quiet kept its surface, let the real stuff slowly fade. Now I look at that photo and I see two people in the last year before the careful, and I miss us back then. Grieving someone living is a specific kind of strange. Nobody sends condolences for a friendship that just changed. Nobody understands when you say I lost him and he's fine, that the version that you lost doesn't get a memorial or a sign. I wanna call you and say, do you remember that one night when we drove into the city, ran out and it was just the light of the dashboard, and we said the real things because nobody was watching? Do you still have that in you? Cause I do, I've been holding it. I never wanted the polite version of what we were. I never signed up for the 4-minute check-in, that's a blur. I want the car at 2 a.m. I want the unfiltered thing. I miss who you were to me. I wonder if you miss the same thing. I miss who you were to me, not who you are, who you are. The version of you that knew every version of me and never stirred. I miss who you were to me in the car at 19. I miss who you were to me in the years that we received. The car at 19. The rain. We were broken, we were laughing. I miss that, I miss you. Now you then. I'm gonna carry it with me, not because I want to, because it's mine, and putting it down is something I still can't do. I'm gonna carry it with me, but different now, lighter. Not a weight to break me, more like a reminder. I used to think that if I worked it hard enough, I'd set it down, process it in therapy on paper, run it to the ground, and come out the other side without it. Clean and new, but regret don't work like that. It works like a tattoo. It's there, it's part of the skin now, part of the face in the mirror. The question isn't how to lose it, it's how to live with it clearer. How to let the weight of the things I didn't say make me someone who says them every ordinary day. I'm gonna carry it with me, not because I want to, because it's mine, and putting it down is something I still can't do. I'm gonna carry it with me, but different now, lighter. Not a way to break me, more like a reminder. Every I love you that comes easy now is built on the one I kept. Every quick hug that I stop and turn into the real thing is from the regret of the quick hug at the door that was the last one. From the drive away where I didn't look back, where I had already run to the next thing. I look back now every time without exception. I say it on a Tuesday, I answer in a second. I pick up when I see the name, I don't let it go to voicemail, cause I know now what the voicemail cost. That lesson doesn't go stale. If you got something to say to somebody tonight, not tomorrow, not the spring, not when the moment's right,
You're already in the moment, you're already in the room. The person isn't guaranteed to still be there by afternoon. I know that's heavy, I know that feels like too much weight, but the weight of saying it is nothing. And I know the weight of late. I carry the December call like a stone in my left pocket. Carry the door I held instead of holding her. I got it. Carry every next weekend that became and never visited. Every note I typed and never sent. Every moment I was rigid. But I carry it as school, not as a sentence, not a scar. I carried it as the distance between who I was and who we are right now. A person who shows up, who says it, who stays a minute longer, who learned it the expensive way and came out of the losing stronger. Not stronger like impenetrable, stronger like a person who understands that love is urgent and the leaving makes it worse. And into something you revisit at 3 a.m. forever. So say it now today, don't let the moment run wherever. I'm gonna carry it with me, not because I want to, because it's mine, and putting it down is something I still can't do. I'm gonna carry it with me, but different now, later. Not a way to break me, more like a carry it lighter, not a punishment. Reminder. Say it now. Say it today. Don't wait for December.